This has very much been the Premier League season of the three B teams and the E team. And the teams I'm going on about are, of course, Brighton, Brentford, Bournemouth, and Everton. Three teams that were mediocre last season, three teams that, by some stretch of the imagination, are mediocre to good this season. And it's very much been about them. They have, when it matters most, they have beaten impressive opponents. When it matters most, they have risen to the occasion. And when it matters most, they have, taken over football and now occupy the international spots in English football, and they are vacating the spots that Chelsea and Tottenham and Newcastle have failed to take over. So it's an interesting development, and yet again that was confirmed yesterday with a 3-3 draw between Everton and Manchester City. That these teams are understanding how to beat opponents, profiting from in-game mismanagement, in-game, bad decisions, and beating opponents. We had it with Brighton, we had it with Brentford, we had it with Bournemouth beating Arsenal, right? These are all opponents on the day which are now looking capable of being beaten. Yet on the bigger stage, they're just dominant in football internationally. Arsenal just reached the Champions League final, but lost to Bournemouth in the Premier League at home. So you look at it and it's massively an interesting phenomenon, because is that now perhaps going to show that the Premier League is becoming more even? It's evening the playing field for all opponents, that there's not so much this two-way hierarchy, that there's, in this case, in today's season, perhaps it is. But what I'm suggesting is that the fact that even the teams winning the titles are, by their standards, having a underperforming season. And that has not always been the case, and perhaps we're entering a day and age in Premier League football and English football where this is very much the case, that the team winning the title at the end of the day will not win it by a significant margin. Why? Because they will have only played a good enough season and profited from the other team's losses and not won it on their own terms. And perhaps this could be very well the case this season, and I think it's not enjoyable to see for everyone that we don't have a dominant Premier League team that is running away with the title. It's appealing for the neutral fan. It's exciting because finally we get to see, some competition. And yes, we understand that Arsenal most likely are going to win the Premier League, barring an upset, barring a miracle, barring whatever. But at least there's some excitement, there's some enthusiasm. It's going down to the final game weeks. So that's my take for today.